Hello and welcome to the first in our top 10 games of the year videos for 2010.
This came out in 2009, didn't it?
Shut up.
Oh, the biting satire.
Shut up.
Super Street Fighter 4 has made it onto our list despite a quite a bitchy argument in the office.
I was doing my Tom impression.
Yeah.
He hates this game.
He
does hate it.
Is it because he's bad at it or because he just doesn't like it?
It's because he's a bitter person who stomps on kittens in his spare time. This first match is me taking on Martin. You can guess that I'm playing as Blanca. And you can guess that Martin is playing as the most unoriginal choice of fighter after Ken.
Although for you, playing as Blanca is the most unoriginal choice.
It's true. I don't play
We're
as many
both
people.
being dull here.
This is the only fight really that we take very seriously in this matchup, and you'll be seeing me sliding along the floor a lot.
And even then, I'm thinking about my chili for most of this.
Really, it's a very tasty chili. In fairness,
Set the scene. We're all we're playing this while I'm cooking a chili and waiting for The Apprentice to start.
we're not allowed to talk about that anymore. Really,
No,
we've had feedback. We talk about The Apprentice too much, and it'll be. Will it be over?
It will be over probably.
It will be over.
It's
Yeah.
almost over.
But when this was being recorded, that's what was happening.
Nom 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 nom.
You do that. I find that hilarious.
Blanca's
and heartwarming.
Om Nom move has been improved this year. It is now 5% more Om Nom.
Yeah.
And there we are. My other favourite move, jump over and kick him in the back, cross you up.
I like that one especially.
You do. James, what's your opinion on this as somebody who wasn't in this fight?
On this particular fight,
Yeah. We're showing some mad
I don't
skills.
know. I was looking at you really because I knew that I was going to be playing you pretty soon,
Yeah.
and I don't like Blanca.
I thought I was doing quite well in this fight.
The problem with Blanca is always hopping. He's hard to, and when he stands still and you jump into him, he can do his electric thing.
I think in this match I'm employing my new tactic of occasionally jumping straight up in the air as a way of... Oh, yeah, that's me spacking and hitting the buttons. I did that.
Unlike other websites that might get in professionals to play the game, we take on the responsibility of doing it ourselves.
If I'd done that in a tournament,
Would
I
that
would
be
have
it?
been... yeah, you get fired.
Fired.
Fired. Yeah, so I've still got The Apprentice on the brain. No, that's it. It's you are fired out of a cannon. Om nom 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 nom.
Into the sun.
Into the sun. Martin, you and I, we tend to have quite good close fights.
We do.
We do.
What I'm hoping is by doing this, some real Super Fighter pros will watch it and write us long emails telling us what we're doing wrong.
They will do. It's only going to be one word, though, and that word will be noob.
Yeah, but
Look at me. I keep trying to jump over and you do the dragon punch. I know you're going to do that. I'll probably do the slide again in a minute. See, my jumping straight up in the air didn't work. Om nom 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 nom. The good thing about Om nom nom is it really pisses people off.
Do you make the noise online?
he does, yeah. He has done in the past.
Oh, yeah, it's true. To Martin, I do. But to people I know, this never works ever, and it doesn't work. Here, he blocks it, and then you're gonna eat my fireball. Yeah, that was bad.
It's a close fight, this one.
It was. Well, as I say, this was the one match where I really tried. That guy's view is completely obstructed by that lamppost. I don't know why he's cheering. It's not even like he couldn't step to the side.
The cheap tickets.
People are thick.
Is this a new stage in Super?
No, this was the first one.
So what is new in Super?
A lot of really boring stuff. Like Blanca can do it's very easy to do his ultra from a hop forward, surprise forward.
Dragon punch hints twice.
Yeah, a lot of very technical stuff that people probably don't care about.
It's a slightly more aggressive game.
And there are more characters as well. There's the addition of is it 4 more characters?
I believe so, isn't it?
Yeah. It was because you had Cody and Guy and Jury. Oh no, there's more actually, isn't there?
Can.
Yeah, actually, there's loads of characters.
There's like 6 more. I didn't even bother making any notes. The thing is,
like 10 characters.
I played as Blanca all the time before. Played as Blanca all the time on this one. Really, it's no big.
When Marvel's Capcom 3 comes out, he probably plays Blanca again if he's in it.
Now look, this is quite exciting now. It's the deciding rounds.
It is.
And we get to the point where we both get a little bit edgy and the banter dries up.
Yeah.
I start fluffing moves and start doing Blanca's thing where he just hits the floor.
I started this cautiously throwing fireballs.
Yeah, so you do a little back and forth. Ooh, that hit you. You should have blocked that.
Should have
blocked that. Martin, what are you going to do, Martin? What are you going to do? Oh, he's edging
whatever
away.
happens when I complain about the
28
chili.
seconds left. What are you going to do, Martin?
Oh, my chili. I need to check the
Your
chili.
Oh, chili's burning. Chili's burning. No, see, another whiff it out.
Oh, lame.
Electricity,
Yeah.
that's a crap. Well, you must have felt really annoyed.
Well, no, I was thinking about my chili.
Chili's gone. And I have
So
won.
after that amazing win, who are you facing up against next?
I'm now against the Jamesaurus. Jamesaurus, who is using an even less original character choice of Ken.
Jamesaurus Rex.
Although your style is quite original in that you don't really use many of the special moves.
I use one.
Use one.
And some kicks, maybe.
And is that going to be enough to secure victory?
We'll see in a minute.
We shall see. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, back to Blanca. Shall I do the... yeah, change my mind, do the other Ultra, the one I can't do. It's either the one I can do, which is useless, or the one I can't do, which might have some use.
When you pound the ground.
I think I did do it, actually, in this, and then James blocked it, which I was really annoyed by.
Stupid James.
But this is one of the new things. We're fighting at the watering hole. The disused backlot set to the Lion King.
Yes.
It's not really had much use since the second Lion King film.
Was there a third Lion King film?
Yeah, there was. Lion King 3, Lion King in Time. Which you see I'm doing very badly here.
So why does this deserve to be Game of the Year when some other games that we won't mention because we give away the remaining 9 games aren't in it?
Because I played an absolute shit ton of this. That's why. Look at that.
James pwned.
He did a big pee-pee all over me. Okay, fair enough. Street Fighter 4 came out last year. And the revisions are the kind of things, apart from the new characters and this lovely new background, which does
it's very nice.
It looks very pretty. There's a hippopotami
James
in the background. Apart from that, like the changes that are there are, it's like you've taken something you really like that's got nuts and bolts in it. Martin, name something you like that has nuts and bolts in it.
I can name something that's got fruit and nut in it.
Okay, do that.
Fruit and nut.
This isn't going to work as well as the original metaphor. It's like somebody's done that and they've carefully tightened all the nuts.
What if they added like biscuit to it?
Yeah, it's like somebody put a biscuit in your fruit and nut.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Oh, let's do the Ultra.
Block.
You've been reading shoryuken.com, haven't you? You knew that you just have to block.
There's a bit
Come
of
on,
like
James.
messing around here. Not. That was you again. Wasn't
That was an accident.
Yeah.
James, you pwned.
Yeah, that was
Basically, they've taken Capcom took a really good game and they made it even better. I would say.
And they released it at a budget price.
They balanced the character. Yeah, it was 20 quid, man. You could get it for like.
We got it for like 16 when it came out.
Yeah.
T-shirt.
I was meant to get a free Blanca t-shirt. I never did, and I never wrote back to whoever it was.
To that
Tesco.
retailer.
Tesco, I'm calling you out. It wasn't your finest that day, was it? It was pretty piss poor.
Did you buy it from Tesco?
And you're lucky that I'm so apathetic. Yeah, they're the only people who are doing Blanca
I thought
t-shirts.
you bought it from the one that started with a Z.
This is me again.
I think this
Martin had gone off to.
I think this is
Check the
me
chili.
as Honda.
Yeah, he'd gone off to Martin couldn't resist. He'd gone off to check, in inverted commas, the chili, which means to eat some of it.
Shut up.
Because it's cooking. That's what I do as well.
The last time I played as Honda was on the Mega Drive. So
James used to want to be a sumo wrestler when a child. You may have heard that he and Tom, they wanted to be snooker players, but then for a while, James stopped to consider sumo. And why didn't it take off, James? What was it that kind of that brought your sumo career to a halt? Yeah, that's right. Head first into the fireball. Good move.
You're seriously asking me about sumo?
Yeah,
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
Why did he give it up? Was it just that the scene wasn't very well developed in Hayward Sea?
I think that was, it was just me and Tom, and he got repetitive.
James, I would love it if you look like that.
If I look like that.
You came
The
to
thing is,
it.
he's quite muscly, isn't he?
Oh, he's very muscly.
He's big boned. Oh, you fell for it. You didn't jump. Yeah, didn't read up on that one, did you?
Sure, you can forums, James, and read what happens to block that one.
If you came into the office wearing nothing but a big blue pair of shorts,
Give you 10
with
quid.
funny makeup on your face,
It's not really shorts, is it? Either it's
is it a towel?
like some kind of wrap.
I'm being racist.
Surely you should learn what it is, James, for your... You'd have known already. Is that traditional sumo garb?
Yeah.
Let's call it the sumo skirt.
That's good. Do a
looks
100 hand
like-
slap the wrong way. I'm gonna jump in the air. and
This is
throw
why
fireballs.
I think you do that for a while, and I just lose it.
This was actually closer than I was happy with. The problem with Akuma is a really fun character to play as, but he's
get
also if he falls over and cuts his knee, he's going to die.
Jump, James.
No. Oh. Sumo wrestlers can't jump. They're like elephants in that regard.
E-Honda can. Sumo wrestlers can't look up.
Look at the bird in the hippo's mouth.
An elephant can't jump. Is that what you said?
Yeah, elephants are the only animals on Earth that can't jump.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not a piercing fact, is it?
There was no, it's true. The hippo ate the bird. I always find quite sad. They can't jump. Woody Harrelson was in a film called
Yeah.
Elephants Can't Jump, and then they renamed it to be a bit more racially contentious.
Street slang.
Martin, why do you think this game's on the list?
Because I voted for it to be in the list.
I was looking for a less literal answer
Okay.
and something more analytical that the viewers at home might find interesting.
I just think when Capcom brought the fighting genre, they essentially revived it last year with Street Fighter 4. It was good, but this is a follow-up that works really well. Like, I like the way this game plays better than Street Fighter 4. It's slightly more aggressive. I think characters have slightly more health. There's not so much turtling going on as there used to be in Street Fighter 4. I mean, I wish they could make the online just a little bit more stable.
Really, I've never had any problems with it, really. And my internet connection, to power the modem, you actually need to go out and collect twigs and make a little fire.
Shoot and put 50p in a meter.
Yeah.
It's the problem with it I have is that when I click quick match and it searches for a game, it just sort of ejects you back to the lobby. You just got to keep doing that so you get in.
That never happens to me, really.
Oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong.
James, are you happy that this game's on the list?
Yeah, it was one of my top picks.
It was.
Yeah.
How many games did you actually play this year?
5.
How many games of these Game of the Year videos are you going to appear on?
2.
2. Mm-hmm. You can't say what the other one is,
No.
because you'll spoil it. But
See, the reason I voted for this was because I can just play it and pick it up without having played it for months and still enjoy it.
yeah,
And because I played it a lot when I was a kid, and I can still feel like I know what I'm doing now, and I don't have to put hours into learning what I'm doing.
I think you should. I think you're good actually at this game. I think for somebody who doesn't play the game very much, you play it far less than Martin and I or Tom Pearson, who also plays quite a bit of this game. But you do pretty well. You're pretty good. Right, who's this now? This is me and you.
Oh, yeah, I'm Duddles.
Duddles, and I'm Cody.
Yeah.
You're going to see my patented Cody technique here.
You're still perfecting it, I believe.
Le Pubble Chuck. Not Pebble.
I just
Le
think I
Pubble.
love that games like this are back. Like, I like if you see them as a social experience, I love this kind of social experience. I love one-on-one fighters. I like multiplayer games where it's like a team-based shooter. If something goes wrong, I just blame the team regardless of how bad I was playing.
Yeah.
Whereas with this, you are responsible for every single move you make. Just stuff like that. It's the same reason I love playing StarCraft online.
I do wish Cody was a bit better though.
Sure.
I wish I was a bit better with him. I think his character design's beautiful. Look at him, he looks so good. I can't believe I said there are only 4 new characters. There are loads of them. It's 8 actually, isn't it?
I think it's 10.
It's 10. I should really stop claiming. And if I stop recording and gone to check, I've got the knife. Oh, and I drop it. It's crap. Yeah, but you're right though. Going back to your slightly more serious point, it's opened the door to a mini revival of the genre, right? We've got Mortal Kombat coming next year. We've had Japanese titles like Blaze Blue games. They've had releases over here. Which
MVC,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
Street Fighter vs. Tekken.
Loads of good stuff.
It's one of those games where you really get out what you put in, and people invest hours and years into this game for good reason, because it's exhilarating.
But I think also you can, even if you've never played it before, you can still come on and bash some buttons and still get some enjoyment from it.
Totally. I think the one thing this game doesn't have that Blaze Blue does quite well, even though it's far less accessible in terms of its appearance, is that the only thing this doesn't do is that it could really do with more of a tutorial in terms of guiding complete newcomers through the basics, I think.
It sort of assumes.
But there was some really good stuff in Super as well, apart from the new characters and the tweaked moves. A bit of a wait before we chuck this rock. Come on, Martin.
Try
you
not
rock.
to get hit by one.
I think I hit you with one rock. But you had endless mode, for example, which was really nice. Yeah. All the video stuff as well. And when I was in my really serious Super Street Fighter 4 phase earlier in the year, because I've been playing other stuff lately, but when I was in my really serious phase, I watched a lot of those videos. I'd go back and see how I was doing, and it's a bit like the kind of features that you see in Halo Reach, really. And
theaters,
yeah.
Going to the theater.
Now we're back to chucking the rocks again.
Yeah.
Now, come on.
Le pebbles.
To be honest, at this point, I kind of know I'm buggered.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty buggered, really.
It's a great game.
It's lovely.
And there's just something very pleasing, and I'm going to sound like one of those young children who play video games and then do bad things. But there's something very pleasing about playing a game where you have to batter someone
Yes.
who is usually your friend, but sometimes not.
And as it's Christmas, it's the perfect time for a bit of a
It
fight,
is,
really.
it absolutely is.
Punch your friends and your relatives
Number 10,
in the face.
Super Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.